Now, I got a wild tall. Here he is right here. He's going to be a man standing beside me. It's hard to even reach up here, but this is going to be my partner right here, my wild bird, when we go into a tournament. And I can tell you one thing, fellas. I'm in for an easy night. There ain't going to be no easy night there, because this man here has been working out. He's been training with the man I think is the toughest man ever lived on this earth, and that is my father. All the pride just brings down right there. I brought Frazier in. He's ready. He's big enough. He's strong enough and tough enough, and we're going all the way, Gordon.
Well, I might just mention, too, that Mr. Frazier is from Philadelphia, right?
Philadelphia, Mississippi. That's right.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud to be in Atlanta, Georgia, too. I just want to tell all you people, and it's good to be your partner, Robert.
You bet.
You bet. The trophy belongs to me and you.
That's the way I'm going to look at it.
How about you and
right
I?
Here, I got Frazier and myself right here. The man's a good man. You can see he's a big man. We're ready to go in this thing. We're ready to put some people down. This is a man that can do it. I feel like I'm ready for it, and we're looking forward to competing in Atlanta.
And, well, of course, if you win the tournament, $10,000 apiece, that's not anything to sniff at.
You know, Gordon, you talk about that sort of thing. My father was a big name here. There's so much pride involved in this thing. Of course, Frazier knows it, too. The money's going to have to come secondary for us. We want those trophies. We want to be the national. We want that thing to be ours, and it's going to be ours, Gordon.
There you have it.
Well, look at it. We want to hold it and rub it, you know?
That's it. That's it.
Let me tell you something, Stan. Anything you want to do on this set, as long as is fine.
Thank you much.
Easy.
First time a cowboy and a cowboy is going all the way.
There you got it.
We're going to get a 200.
National television champions, the national tag team champions, until those belts were held up, the fabulous Freebirds.
You know, Gordon Sullivan, baby, listen, my hair is beautiful. His hair is beautiful. The music is shining. But there is something deeply, deeply wrong and missing, and that is our national tag team titles, the ones that were stolen from us, because there was no doubt we clearly beat them 1, 2, 3 in the ring. You know, Terry and Buddy, it never fails. Every time we go somewhere, because we're the youngest, they always try to run over us promotions, and everybody has to learn the hard way that you don't push us around. Well, let me tell you something. We got somebody with a little bit of experience in negotiations now. So in this tag team tournament, they are compromising the greatest and the best tag teams all over the country. And Gordon Sully, when it's over, there will be no excuses. There will be nothing left to say. Whoever wins it undoubtedly will be the best in the country, and I'll tell you, we will win it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was complaining a little bit ago about the fact that the tag team championships were held up by Joe.
They were
Christian.
stolen.
Well, they were not stolen. And I'll tell you what, tomorrow night on the Best of Championship Wrestling, we will replay the closing moment.
It doesn't have to be replayed. Everybody saw it last week. There's no reason to replay it.
I want all of you to be the
They don't need to see
judge.
it again.
While you're talking about tag team competitors, I want you to listen to these previously recorded comments from Jack and Jerry Brisco.
Who?
Jack and Jerry Brisco.
Brisco.
Two wrestlers who have finished an intensive training regimen and are ready for the tag team championship tournament to be held, of course, very, very shortly on Thanksgiving. The premier team, in my opinion, Jack and Jerry Brisco. Gentlemen?
Well, thank you very much, Gordon. You know, last few years we've been lucky on Thanksgiving Day in Atlanta. We've been able to make it to the finals and almost capture the Georgia tag team belts. This year we're looking for something else, you know. We're going to start off with the Freebirds. This is probably be the first time in the history of professional wrestling that a team is going to get whipped all the way across the state line. As I guarantee you, once we finish with them in Jacksonville, Florida on Thanksgiving afternoon, they're going to be in Atlanta in the big Omni, the big beautiful Omni, where it took 3 of them to get my brother Jack down. But there won't be just one Brisco. There's going to be 2, and you can bring 3, you can bring 4, you can bring as many as you want.
Well, when the drawings hit the news, Gordon, and where Jerry and I had the Freebirds, I couldn't have been happier. This is like Joe stated, last time I was in the Omni, it took 3 of them to jump me, try to take that national championship from me, but they were unable to do it. So now I've got my brother with me, so 2 of us will be glad to take on all 3 of the Freebirds, and they'll be sorry they ever saw the Brisco brothers.
Thank you so very much. Jack and Jerry Brisco, certainly the premier team who have entered the round-robin tag team tournament.
And if those girls get in my way, I'm going to slam them from one side of the corner to the other.
You know what it sounds like, baby? It sounds like a family affair. And you know they said blood's thicker than water. Money, which is what we're related by, is thicker than blood. We're going to where Leonard Skinner began, whoop them that afternoon, fly them up to the beautiful, magnificent Omni. That night, we're going to whoop them, we're going to whoop everybody, and I guarantee you, you can do what you want, you can say what you must, but when everything is through, everyone will bite the dust and we will rock, roll, strut, and stroll, national champions.
Challenging me my $5,000. You are so many, I beat it. Now, not too many now. Only Steve Kahn and Bob Armstrong. Bob Armstrong, he not come. I on program, I take care to Steve Kahn. I beat it damn stupid American wrestler Steve Kahn. I take it.
I would think that Steve Kern will have some other thoughts along that line. With these of
110 pounds, Ted Allen. His partner from Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, Steve Reeves. Their opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 225 pounds, Kevin Sullivan. His partner from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Universal Heartthrob, the one, the only, Austin Idol.
Austin Idol and Kevin Sullivan going up against the combination of Steve Reeves and Ted Allen. Well, you know, by the way, that of course Georgia has, for the past year or so, had the World Heavyweight Wrist Wrestling Champion in both the male and in the female categories. Barbara Long of Cartersville, Georgia, has the Unlimited Wrist Wrestling Championship for women. And she'll be defending it, I understand, this weekend, so we certainly wish Barbara the best of luck. Good fireman carry takedown on Ted Allen. Tag is made. Austin Idol moves into the ring. Idol and Sullivan have proven to be quite a tag team combination indeed. A lot of people had their, well, frankly, had some pretty dire trepidations about the fact that those two as a tag team combination, but they have proven to be very effective indeed. Interestingly enough, they have identical birth dates as far as the day of the month goes. They are, for those of you into astrology, they are both under the sign of Scorpio. Both of them born on October 26th. Arm drag and twist into a modified fireman carry takedown by Kevin Sullivan. Sullivan, ooh! Out of the ring, but kept his feet. Allen closes in on him now. Tried to run Sullivan's head into that steel ring post. Sullivan managed to partially block that, but Sullivan having problems here. Caught a full body slam. And Sullivan having his problems with Ted Allen. Allen continues to pound away at the head of Kevin Sullivan. Tag is made. Steve Reeves moves into the ring. Reeves with the red trunk. Sullivan brings him up. Belly to back suplex, and Reeves stunned by that one. Tag is made. Austin Idol moves in. Reeves caught in the midsection. It is Austin Idol, another slam. Reeves makes the tag. Ted Allen moves in. Austin Idol peppering away with stinging left hands. Has Allen in trouble. Looping right hand that caught Allen on the right side of the forehead. Allen again makes the tag with Steve Reeves. As Reeves moves in, Idol catches him very quickly. Caught him coming off the ropes. makes the tag, and Kevin Sullivan, the Boston Battler, moves in. Reeves trying to defense, can't. Inside step over, variation of the spinning toe, and Reeves very quickly conceding. Reeves very, very quickly conceding. And so quite a victory for Kevin Sullivan and Austin Idol. Both of them were October 26th, and I won't ask which one of you is the oldest.
No, he won't, Gordon, because he is. He won't admit it. But it gets back to this. You know, a lot of people said Idol and I couldn't be a team. You know, a lot of people said there's too much friction. Obviously, right now, if there was a betting on the tournament and Jimmy the Snyder would bet and pick a team that should be the winners, it's right here, it's me and Idol. Because, you know, Idol and I have proved it before what we can do together as a team. You know what the funny thing is, Gordon? There's 2 girl teams in there.
But you make that statement, not me. However, Thanksgiving Day night at the Omni in Atlanta.
Thursday night is Turkey Day. Believe me, we are ready. I'm tired of these chumps coming out here and impersonating. You have chumps. You have champions. We are the champions, Don. There's 3 kinds of athletes in this world. Those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who wonder what happened when it's all over. And believe you me, Thursday night, Turkey Day, there's going to be a lot of people wondering what happened. Because it's ours, baby, right here. It's all ours.
The Georgia heavyweight champion, Tony Atlas. Immediately following that interview, we're also going to go into a previously recorded match, a match that Tony had a few weeks back. And we'll be joining that match in progress just to give you, for those of you who may not be familiar with him or have tuned in for the first time, give you an idea of what a truly outstanding competitor he is. So let's go now to the interview with Tony Atlas, immediately followed by a match in progress featuring the Georgia heavyweight champion, Tony Atlas.
Wrestling champion Tony Atlas. And Tony, I know that belt may lead you to aspirations for even bigger titles.
Well, you know, when you become Georgia champion, it's one of the most prestigious titles in the world today because it is the next step to becoming world heavyweight champion. You know, Harley Race had held the world heavyweight belt for a number of years now, and he real confidence within himself to believe that can't nobody defeat him, can't nobody do any harm to him, that he's king and he's going to remain king of the hill. But Harley Race, you got to remember one thing, you got to bring yourself to Atlanta, Georgia. And in Atlanta, Georgia, on Thanksgiving night, November the 27th, me and Harley Race, we're going to get down. It's going to be for one thing. Harley Race is going to be for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I ain't going to get out here and do a lot of bragging and boasting about what I'm going to do to you because I'm going to save all my talking for the ring. I'm in deep training right now for you, Harley Race, and I really don't have that much to say, but I just want the people to know that I'm going to give it all I got in Harley Race. Regardless of how you come at me, I'm going to be ready for you.
George and Virginia Canellis are talking about the great capabilities of Tony Atlas, and of course, we certainly want to say hi to all the wrestling fans in Ohio, the great Buckeye State. Back into the turnbuckle once again, the referee calling for the break. A clean break by Atlas. Atlas in the green trunks, Fulton in the red trunks. Atlas, notice that. Good go behind, a heel block and takedown. Easy ride on Fulton. Both trying to sit out and escape. Atlas just keeps the ride. Bearing down, float over. Keeping the ride once again on Fulton. Fulton trying to escape. Again, Fulton trying to sit out, and Atlas underhooks the arms. And Fulton getting that shoulder off before the count of 3, however. Tony Atlas, of course, has told everyone he will be a fighting champion. He'll put that title on the line against any and all challengers. And I know wrestling fans throughout the entire world are hopeful that Tony Atlas will keep that title for a long, long time. He is certainly a pride and a credit to professional wrestling. Fulton back to his feet. Collar and elbow, and it's Atlas pulled back into the ropes.
1, 2,
On the break, it was Fulton driving his shoulder to the midsection of Tony Atlas. Caught him with a hard, jarring forearm to the side of the jaw. Another one has Atlas in a bit of trouble here on the ropes. Fulton now with a snap mare into a rear chin lock on Tony Atlas. Later on in the program, of course, we'll be seeing Ted DiBiase. Also, Ole Anderson is scheduled to wrestle here today. Anderson, of course, out of the Golden Gopher State of Minnesota. And it is Fulton maintaining that rear chin lock on Tony Atlas, and Atlas on that canvas. Atlas #1 is going to have to battle his way out of this situation and then figure his next move or counter move. Listen, now trying to turn into Charlie Fulton. Fulton blocked that. And again, Fulton brings him down to the canvas. So Tony Atlas has his problems now. Now Tony Atlas on one knee. And it is Fulton clamping down again, even more pressure, and Atlas drives an elbow into the side of the ribcage, another elbow. Finally, uncorks to the right hand, and Atlas caught on the side of the jaw. But Atlas whistles in two, and then two more punches to the sides of the jaw of Charlie Fulton, driving it back to the canvas. Atlas brings a full power slam, body slam rather. Using that elbow very effectively, Fulton with a headbutt. Atlas overhooks the head. Back into the turnbuckle once again. And it's Fulton now using those forearms very effectively. Full body slam by Charlie Fulton. Fulton coming off those ropes. Atlas rolls out of the way just in time. Fulton coming down on the side of his hip. It is Atlas bringing him up. And here's exactly what I'm talking about. Pressing Fulton high above his head. A full slam, a count of three. A count of three, and it is all over. It is all over for Charlie Fulton.
It seems like it's been forever, and it seems like it's going to last forever. I run all the way around the world.